Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. I'm so glad every little cell in my body is happy and well. I'm so glad every little cell in my body is happy and well. Good morning, friends. And that's how we want to feel, happy and well. This week is Mental Health Week for the students. And so each day we're going to be talking about things that you can do to help improve your mental health, the way you're thinking and feeling. I looked outside. Looks like another cloudy, rainy day. When I go to the park or go for a walk with my dogs, if you go bicycle riding, if you go to play basketball outside, if you go to the playground, you're going to need maybe your rain boots, raincoat, and possibly an umbrella. Here we go, friends. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, and how do you do? Good morning, Sophia. Good morning, Pradeep. Good morning to Angela. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning to Ken. Good morning, Vanny. Good morning to Ashraf. Good morning to Jake. Good morning, friends. When I say, how do you do in that opening, it really means, how are you feeling today? In the olden days, people used to say, how do you do? But now we say, how are you feeling? How you doing? The Indigenous people were the first people who lived here in Canada. They were three different groups: the First Nation, the Métis, and the Inuit. And so we like to acknowledge this beautiful land that they created for us. I'd like to begin by acknowledging that the land that we are hosted on is the Mississauga of the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Wendat. And here in Pefferlaw, I walk the sacred land of the Chippewa and Ojibwe. We also recognize the enduring presence of all First Nation, Métis, and Inuit people. Here's an interesting picture I showed you this week. This is called the medicine wheel. And for the Indigenous people, this was a way of really having some balance in their life. First, they considered the four elements of earth, air, fire, and water. Those are all important. And then each element is attached to a part of our own well-being as a human being, the things that keep us balanced. The earth is our physical well-being. We need to exercise. Water is our emotions. Like, how are you feeling? Are you feeling happy? Sad? Tired? Different emotions. Fire is that part of spirituality. Some of us who like to pray or go to a church, some go to church, some go to a synagogue, some go to a mosque. But it's also just a time of reflection, possibly even meditation, a time of thinking about other people also. So that's the element of fire and taking care of your spirituality And the last one is air. And air is for your mental health. And that's what's so great about this medicine wheel is they believe that all of these things have to be balanced in order for you to feel good. And your mental health, the way you're thinking and the way you're feeling, they're very closely connected. The way you're thinking and feeling is very important in order for you to feel balanced. So let's sing. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 oh, aye, oh, aye, oh, aye, oh. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 oh, aye, oh, aye, oh, aye, oh. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Happiness runs in a circular way. This week I'm talking about shapes. And here's a circle. A circle. And this is how happiness runs. If you're happy, then you spread it to someone else and to someone else and to someone else. And then everyone starts to be a little bit happier. So I'm going to continue with that song. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Happiness runs in a circular way. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Happiness runs in a circular way. La 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 la. Happiness runs, yes it does. Happiness runs, yes. Happiness runs, yes it does. Happiness runs, yes. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Good for you singing along. Here's another shape that I love. You're right, it's a heart. It's all about love. One, excuse me, one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. Yeah, when we're together as a group of people, it makes us feel all right. It makes you feel good inside. When you're with your family, when you're with grandparents or relatives or friends, although right now we can't be around our friends, you can phone your friends, you can see them on FaceTime, you can talk to them on the telephone. Another love song with the heart is, love is something if you give it away, you give it away, you give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you end up having more. And it's true. If you give your love away to other people, if you do kind things, if you help other people, it will come back to you because other people will help you and they will love you and they will respect you also. Love is something if you give it away, you give it away, you give it away. Love is something if you give it away, you end up having more. Beautiful. Miss Coulterman tries to smile a lot. It just comes from inside of me. When I'm feeling good, and I love being a teacher, this happens to be Education Week, and I like to share that I love being a teacher. So it shows in my smile. So if you smile at other people will feel good about themselves and perhaps they will smile back. It isn't any trouble just to S-M-I-L-E. It isn't any trouble just to S-M-I-L-E. So when you're feeling troubled, it'll vanish like a bubble if you only take the trouble just to S-M-I-L-E. S-M-I-L-E. Smile. I'm going to try it one more time. It isn't any trouble just to S-M-I-L-E. It isn't any trouble just to S-M-I-L-E. So if you're feeling troubled, it'll vanish like a bubble if you only take the trouble just to S-M-I-L-E. Good for you. All my life's a circle, sunrise and sundown, and full moon through the night time, till the daybreak comes around. All my life's a circle, I can't tell you why. The season's spinning round again, the years keep rolling by. Every year you celebrate your birthday. And this month in May, we have 2 birthdays, Sandy and Sophia. And so each year when you celebrate your birthday, you're celebrating that you have circled around the sun one more time. One time around the sun, as the earth goes around the sun, is 1 year. And that's your birthday. You celebrate one more year traveling around the sun. Excuse me. There's a place in the sun where there's hope for everyone, where my poor restless soul has got to run. There's a place in the sun, and before my life is done, gonna find me a place in the sun. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray like today. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. We need the sunlight, that's for sure, my friends. Sunlight, when you're outdoors and you're in the sun, you get wonderful vitamin D into your body. And that's one of the ways to make you feel better inside your body. It'll make you feel healthier. I want to show you a couple of other things I've been thinking about that will help you when you're feeling blue, when you're feeling sad or down. Those are all expressions for when you're not feeling terrific. I want to show you some of the things you can do. I call these my calming strategies. Things to calm you down. So, excuse me. You might be feeling mad or angry. You might be feeling sad. You might be feeling tired. Oh. You might even be feeling a little bit sick. And sometimes when you're any of those emotions, your body isn't feeling very well. Your heart might be racing, your mind might be racing, and you need something to calm you down. Well, let's have a look at some of my calming strategies. Number 1 on my list, laugh. laugh a lot, watch something on TV that makes you giggle, or listen to a family member tell a funny joke, or you tell a joke. Laughter is really important. Watch something funny, or read a book that's really funny. Here's another really important one. Exercise. And we do a lot of this at school. You go in the gym, you exercise, you use the scooter boards, you use the bicycles, we do running and jumping and obstacle courses, and you can do exercises at your house to calm yourself down. You could go climbing stairs. Up and down some stairs will make you feel better. Here's something else Miss Coulterman likes to do. Meditate. Just take some time and do some deep breaths. Maybe even 10 minutes of sitting quietly and meditating. Listening to music. Indeed, if you're upset, go and listen to some music. Music is wonderful. Or sing, or dance. These are all ways that you can feel better. Go for a walk. This is tremendously good for your body. When you're feeling agitated, angry, upset, go for a walk. Let some of that upsetness out of your body. Read a book. Oh, this is one of my favorites. I love to read. I don't necessarily read to calm myself down, but it's interesting how once I start reading, I'm feeling very calm. Taking care of pets or being with your pet can help to calm you down. Patting your pet or taking your pet for a walk. Do some art. Do some coloring, or some painting, or journaling. Write in your journal. Breathe deep 10 times. You got it, my friend. This will really help you to calm down if you take some deep breaths. Do some cooking. Today I'm going to show you how to cook some dough. But sometimes when you're cooking and you're mixing things in a bowl, that helps you to calm down. Drink water. Number 1 rule, you've got to drink a lot of water each day to help your body keep hydrated and to keep your mood stable. Go in the shower. Yeah, if you're really feeling upset, go have a shower. Play a game or play a toy. It's true. Play a game with someone. That will help you to calm down. This is also really important. Talk to a friend or talk to one of your family members. It's okay to feel angry and sad or mad. All of those feelings are very normal. But the best way to deal with them is to talk it out with someone. Share it with someone in your house. Share it with one of your teachers. Talk to one of your friends. And the last one I put is to get a big hug from someone. Have a hug with someone. That would be nice. Maybe one of your family members at your house. Have a big hug together. So I still want to sing a few more songs. Mama don't allow no hand clapping round here. Mama don't allow no hand clapping round here. We don't care what Mama don't allow. We're gonna keep on clapping any old how. Mama don't allow no hand clapping round here. Tap your legs. Mama don't allow no leg tapping round here. Tap, tap, tap. Mama don't allow no leg tapping round here. We don't care what Mama don't allow. We're gonna keep on tapping any old how. Mama don't allow no leg tapping round here. Watch this one. We're going to stretch out and up. Mama don't allow no stretching around here. Mama don't allow no stretching around here. We don't care what Mama don't allow. We're going to keep on stretching any old how. Mama don't allow no stretching around here. Mama don't allow no rolling around here. Mama don't allow no rolling around here. We don't care what Mama don't allow. We're going to keep on rolling any old how. Mama don't allow no rolling around here. Well, I always say that's a fun song, but it's a funny song. Of course we worry about what Mama don't allow. If your mother says she doesn't allow something, you would live by her rules. That's important. But that's just a fun song. A silly song like, shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Wiggle your woggles away. We're going to clap, clap, clap your sillies out. Clap, clap, clap your sillies out. Clap, clap, clap your sillies out. Wiggle your woggles away. We're going to stretch, stretch, stretch your sillies out. Stretch, stretch, keep it going. Get your sillies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch your sillies out. Wiggle your woggles away. We're going to tap, tap, tap your sillies out. Tap, tap, tap your sillies out. Tap, tap, tap your sillies out. Wiggle your woggles away. Good for you. Let's do a little bit of another kind of stretching. Head and shoulders, baby. 1, 2, 3. Head and shoulders, baby. 1, 2, 3. Head and shoulders, head and shoulders, head and shoulders, baby. 1, 2, 3. Arms and hands, baby. 1, 2, 3. Arms and hands, baby. 1, 2, 3. Arms and hands, arms and hands, arms and hands, baby. 1, 2, 3. Get ready. Stand up with me. Let's move your hips and thighs, baby. 1, 2, 3. Hips and thighs, baby. 1, 2, 3. Hips and thighs, hips and thighs, hips and thighs, baby. 1, 2, 3. And sit down, baby. 1, 2, 3. And sit down, baby. 1, 2, 3. And sit down, and sit down, and sit down, baby. 1, 2, 3. Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me. Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me all your love, all your love. All I really need is a song in my heart. Here's my heart. Food in my belly and love in my family. All I really need is a song in my heart and love in my family. It's true. And right now your family are so good at taking care of you while you're at your home. We're not stuck at home. We're safe at home. And your family is helping you to stay safe. Family is very important, and I hope you're helping at your house. Here's one of the ways that you can help your family. I brought my black socks today. One of your jobs when you're doing the laundry is to match all the socks that go together So I found 2 black socks. I put them together. I match them. I find the big hole at the top and I push. There. I push the socks inside of the hole of one sock. And that's how you could put those away, rolled up in your drawer. But that's one of your jobs, is to be helping with the laundry. Black socks, they never get dirty. The longer you wear them, the stronger they get. Sometimes I think I should wash them, but something keeps telling me, oh no, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Black socks, they never get dirty. The longer you wear them, the stronger they get. Sometimes I think I should wash them, but something keeps telling me, oh no, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Good for you. This land is your land. This land is my land. From Buena Vista to Vancouver Island. From the Arctic Circle to the Great Lake waters. This land was made for you and me. Good. I happen to love that song. It talks about the Buena Vista, which is on the east coast of Canada, Vancouver Island, which is on the west coast of Canada, the Arctic Circle, which is at the far north of Canada, where the Arctic Ocean is. And it also speaks of the 5 Great Lakes, which are at the south end of Canada. And in fact, the town that most of you live in, Toronto, is right on the side of Lake Ontario, one of the 5 Great Lakes, Lake Ontario. Let me see what else I've got here. Listen to the water, rolling down the river. Listen to the water, rolling down the river. I love singing songs about water and the river because one of my favorite activities is to go canoeing or kayaking. Take out my kayak on Lake Simcoe. And that's something that I like to do to calm myself down. If I'm upset, sad, mad, I know that I can go out in my kayak and I can start to feel calmness. You know, sometimes being around water helps you to calm down. Walking by a river or a stream or a lake, or some people who live near an ocean, walking near the water starts to make your body feel good inside. Not to mention swimming in the water is fantastic. Swimming, swimming in my swimming pool. When days are hot, when days are cold, in my swimming pool. Breaststroke, side stroke, fancy diving too. Oh, don't you wish you never had anything else to do? It's true. Wouldn't it be fun to be swimming every day? This year was different. We couldn't go in the swimming pool at our school. It was off limits, but hopefully next year when we're back in our school, we'll be able to swim again. All things on earth shall pass under the sky, but music alone shall live. Music alone shall live. Music alone shall live and never die. Yeah, use music. Listen to some good music. Sing some good music. Sing or hum or chant or dance to music. Music is terrific at helping your body to feel good. to use some shapes today to do our breathing. Read with me. Triangle. You're right. And this one, we breathe it in, hold it, hold it, hold it, and then blow it out. Triangle. Breathe it in, hold it, hold it, hold it, and then blow it out. A triangle has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. Now let's try a square. Read it. Square has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's practice our breathing. Breathe it in and hold it and hold it and blow it out. Breathe it in and hold it, hold it, and blow it out. Another shape that has 4 sides is a rectangle. Good for you. Breathe it in and hold it, and then blow it out. Breathe it in, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and blow it out. Rectangle. And the last one is a star, a beautiful star. And for star breathing, we go in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, and out. Good for you. And breathing is one of those things I want you to do at your house also. If you're upset, just take 10 deep breaths. Here we go, my friends. There are 7 days in 1 week. Read them with me. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, good for you, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Let's sing it together. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 7 days in 1 week. Here they are. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The students who can write in their journal, today I'd like you to stop the video here, put it on pause, and I want you to print the days of the week in your journal. And then you could print, today is Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. Yesterday was Monday. I want you to put that in your journal. So today is Tuesday, and the month is May. We're into a new month now. And in May, we're going to celebrate some birthdays. We're going to celebrate Mother's Day. We're going to celebrate Queen Victoria Day with fireworks and a holiday. We're going to celebrate World Turtle Day in May. May is also the end of Ramadan, so it's a special celebration. Lots of things to do in May. There are 12 months of the year, and 1 year is the time it takes Earth to go around the sun. And 1 year is when you have your birthday, then you go through another year and you have a birthday again. That's a year. So there's 12 months in a year. Read them with me. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 12 months of the year, and 12 is also a dozen, like a dozen eggs, a dozen bagels, a dozen buns, a dozen pop in a case of pop, a dozen bottled water in a case of bottled water. 12 is a dozen. Let's sing. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. So today is Tuesday, May 4th, and the year 2021. May 4th. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we also sometimes say ordinal numbers, which means what order do they come in? First, second, third, fourth. Those are ordinal numbers. I'm going to try to count all the way to 10 with ordinal numbers. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. And sometimes you'll hear ordinal numbers when we go to our track meets. He came in first. He came in second. She came in third. She came in fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. That's somewhere where we use ordinal numbers, is when you go to the track meet. Okay, I have a special book to share today. I think it's going to take a little time to read it, so I'll try my best. Maybe I'll read part of the book today and part of the book tomorrow. This is called A Screaming Kind of Day, and we've talked about emotions a lot. Let's look at what kind of emotion would be screaming. You might be screaming if you're sad. Sometimes when you're excited for a birthday, you might scream, hooray! Or if you have a holiday, hooray, no school tomorrow. But you're also upset like this, a screaming kind of day, when you're mad. Okay, when you're mad, angry, frustrated, you might have a screaming kind of day. Let's see what happens in this book. It's a screaming kind of day. I can tell the minute I open my eyes. Leo's inches from my nose. making that cross-eyed, twitchy mouth face. So her brother is teasing her. He yanks at my hair braids. So her brother pulled her hair. Uh-oh. She didn't bother to put in her hearing aid, which she needs to hear with. She jumps out of bed and she screams and she chases her brother. She goes running after him. She says, "It's a screaming kind of day. My brother pulled my hair." Then her brother kept running through the house, and he was shouting something to her. "You're a silly girl. You're a silly girl." Oh, that made her scream even more. It was teasing her and making her angry. Mother comes. Mother says, "Both of you, time out. Both of you, sit on a chair." You know what? When you're mad, angry, frustrated, screaming, you also can go and sit on a chair to calm down. Or you could go lay on your bed to calm down. It's not fair that you're starting to scream or yell or hit or pull hair. That's not fair. Oh, now she's looking really sad. It's a long morning, she says, and it's cloudy. There's clouds in the sky, and it's a rainy day, and I can't go outside. It reminds me of that song. It's a rainy day, it's a rainy day. It's raining outside, and I can't go out and play. She wants to go outside, but her mother says, "No, you can't go outside when it's raining because you'll get wet." It makes her really sad, and eventually it makes her really angry because she wants to go and play. Oh no. Under the table, her brother Leo is kicking her leg. That makes her very angry. It makes her scream with anger. Well, these are things that can make you very angry. But then her mother tells her, "Oh, the weather is getting better. It's getting sunny." And that makes her feel a lot better. And she knows she can go outside. Going outside can make you feel a lot better. Go for a walk. Go to the playground. Play some basketball. Go on your bicycle. Go on your scooter board or a skateboard. These are things that can make you feel happy. So she goes outside and oops, it starts to rain. But you know, she doesn't even mind the rain because she's got her raincoat on, she's got the hood on, she's got her boots on, so she can go for a walk in the rain. And like I said, being in water is actually a healthy thing. It really helps your body to get balanced. Oh, she looks happy. Happy in the rain with her raincoat and her rain boots. She's standing like this. That's a face of happiness. If she was standing like this, people cross their arms like this when they're mad. This is mad. It can also be kind of, oh, I'm feeling really sad. But people who are happy tend to have their bodies open, their arms out, extended, so that they can hug their parents or hug their friends. Well, we don't hug at school, but you're allowed to hug your family at your house. Oh, look. Her mama says, if you put in your hearing aid now, put your hearing aid in, that will make you feel better because you can hear everybody talking with you. You can hear your parents, your brother or sister. Oh, look. Here's another picture that kind of shows her sadness. She's sitting at the window and she looks a little sad. She's got her arms crossed. She's missing her grandma. That's something that can make you really sad. If you're missing the people that you don't normally get to visit, you can't go to your friend's house. You can't go to visit your relatives or friends. It's just kind of a time of sadness right now. Everybody is a little bit sad right now. It's hard to continue feeling good when you don't get to be around the people you love to see. Oh, and then at night, she's at peace and she's calm. She's tired and she goes to sleep. And look at her wonderful parents' hand on her head to comfort her. They read her a story and she falls to sleep very happy, very calm, very content. So those are some of the emotions that she was experiencing in one day. First, she was screaming. She had moments of anger, and she also had moments of joy in the rain. Okay, let's have a look at some of the things I have for you today. First, I'm going to take a sip of my water because that's healthy, my friend. Drink some water. It helps your body. It helps your mind. It helps your emotions. Drink it from your own canister or your own cup rather than a water bottle, a plastic water bottle. So today, I want to show you something from the kitchen. These are kitchen things. This week we're going to be talking a lot about different things in the kitchen. For me, I love this big metal spoon and my metal bowl because it's great if you have something heavy in your bowl. It's great for mixing. So a good metal bowl is very handy, and a good metal spoon is very handy. And today, I want to make some Play-Doh. So it's a Play-Doh recipe. Read it with me. 2 cups flour, 1 cup salt, 1 tablespoon of oil, and 1 cup water. So I've got my flour. I've got some salt, I've got some oil, and I've got some water. So the first thing I pour is 2 cups flour. And last week I was showing you when you're measuring dry things in your kitchen, when you're measuring dry things like flour, sugar, And salt, you use a metal measuring cup. When you're measuring liquid like water or juice or lemon juice or syrup, you would use, it's a liquid, and you would use a glass measuring cup. So the first thing I'm pouring in are 2 cups of my flour. 1, 2 cups of flour in. Got my flour. Now I'm going to add salt. Oops, I got flour all over me. Oops. 1 cup of salt. And salt is another dry product, so I'm going to put it in my metal measuring cup. Here goes the salt. And I've got it level in my measuring cup. There goes the salt. 1 tablespoon of oil. That's fun. For measuring things in a tablespoon or a teaspoon, we use these small measuring spoons. And this one says 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to pour in 1 tablespoon of oil, cooking oil. In my case, I have olive oil. I only cook with olive oil because olive oil is really good for your body. Some of the other oils are not as good for your body. So I put 1 tablespoon oil. And the last thing, read it with me, 1 cup of water. Here we go, friends. Let me get my water. Here's my water. I'm going to pour it in my bowl. And now I'm ready for the mixing. I've got my big heavy metal spoon, and it's the best. And I hold my bowl with my other hand, and I go round and round and round, and mix it all around, round and round and round. I mix it all around. And maybe at your house, you can be mixing something like this. You can make some dough. You can make some cookies. Cookies are good for mixing. If you follow the recipe, just like I'm making this Play-Doh, you can mix it around and around and around. Oh, look, I changed my hand position. Now I'm holding the spoon like this so I can mix it faster. Round and round and round she goes, round and round she goes. And the dough is getting very mixed, and it's also getting very heavy. So soon I can put my hands in and mix it with my hands. You could make a cake. You could make, there's so many things you could make at your house. Nowadays, lots of people are making bread at their house, or muffins, cookies, cakes. There, now I've got my Play-Doh, and I could use it for molding Play-Doh. And if you make Play-Doh, the fun thing about making Play-Doh is you could also use it to sculpt things. For example, if you want to make a design with your Play-Doh, if you want to make a sun, make a sun, then let it dry on the kitchen counter and it will get hard. Then you can paint it. But look what I have in my sensory box today. It's a surprise. I've got some store-bought Play-Doh. And I'm going to tell you a little secret about Play-Doh. People think that Play-Doh is just for kids. And that is not the truth, my friends. Lots of adults now enjoy playing with Play-Doh because it helps them to calm down. You can roll it. You can squish it. It strengthens your hands. And anytime you're working your hands and rolling and squishing Play-Doh, when you're squishing Play-Doh, it also helps you to calm down. So some adults now, and this is true, some adults are using Play-Doh to help relieve their stress. If they're feeling stressed or angry, upset, sad and depressed, if they squish some Play-Doh, it helps them to get calm. It helps them to be grounded. You can roll it, squish it. You can count with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's count backwards from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or you can sculpt, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it into a ball. You can make anything you want. You can make a little face, put on some eyes. You can sculpt it, put on some little eyes and maybe some goofy hair. There's so many things you can make with it. Some goofy hair and a nose and a mouth. You can make a silly face. There's so many things you can make with it. So that's my Play-Doh for today. I have the recipe of Play-Doh that I made, and today I can work with that dough and play with it. Or you could play with Play-Doh at your home. So I'm going to move my cooking. There we go. I'm just going to set it over here. And I'm going to show you the next activity. Yesterday I was telling you about Vincent van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh is a famous artist, and he lived around the time of 1853 to 1890. And he's a very famous artist for making a painting called Starry Night, and it looks like this. You could see the stars, and you could see the sky, and you could see this green part, which is the town and maybe some buildings or mountains. This particular painting, Starry Night, is his most famous painting. But Vincent van Gogh also did all sorts of other paintings, especially with sunflowers. There's a whole presentation of sunflower paintings. And he was from Holland. He lived in Holland in Europe. So today I'm going to finish the Starry Night, the Starry Night painting. This is what the drawing would look like. But you might recall that yesterday I started my painting, and you could make one too. With my blue paint, I made circles, circles, circles. And then with my yellow, I made my stars. And now with green, let me get out my green, I'm going to paint where the people live in the town. There we go. Let me get some green. There we go. This is my green paint. Green. And I'm going to dip my brush in. And I like to use very simple painting. Let me show you what I mean. I just want to dab the green. Dab, dab, 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 dab the green. Okay, let me put some more on. Dab, dab, dab the green. And the green represents the town. The green area, perhaps it represented a town in Holland where Vincent van Gogh lived. There's a little hunk of paint. There we go. Dab, 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 dab. Now you can create anything you want with your paints, but this is how I'm dabbing my paint on to make a painting like Vincent van Gogh. Starry night, the dark blue sky, and then the green town of where the people live. And I think he had some tall pieces going up like this. There we go. So that's my painting for today. And you can make one also. A Vincent van Gogh Starry Night. Okay, my friends, here's another important part of your day. I want you to be doing jobs at home. Job choices at home. You can do the recycling. You can be doing dusting the shelves. Every day, make your bed. Every day, tidy up toys or activities or books. Help set the table. You could be sorting cutlery. Most of us have a drawer that has a spot for the forks, a spot for the knives, a spot for the spoons. That can be your job. You can sort them out. You could take a fork, a knife, and spoon and roll it in a napkin. You, my friend, you can practice putting the new toilet paper. When the toilet paper runs out and you have just this paper towel roll or this paper roll, you can put the new toilet paper on. This is a good activity for all students. If you have elastics and a paper roll, like the toilet paper roll, you can practice every day putting elastics on the roll, okay? Many of us have elastics in our house. Sometimes they come wrapped around vegetables or bags where I shop sometimes at Longo's, I often get elastics. They wrap it around some of the food items I get, but I keep everything. And I use it like this. First of all, use an elastic to practice stretching your fingers. And then maybe even try putting a second one on. 2 elastics on your finger. Stretch. Oh, I can really feel that in my fingers. Now I'm going to try a third one. Third. Ordinal numbers. First, second, third. Here comes the third one. Stretch. Oh, stretch. I can feel it. Let me try a fourth one. Now I've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then switch it to your other hand and try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is something you can be doing to help your fine motor skill and help with this muscle. And then practice putting them on a paper roll. Wrap it around once. If it's a big elastic, wrap it around again. Wrap it around once, wrap it around again. And now I'm doing 2 at the same time. Wrap it around and over. So that's something you can do at your house, and it doesn't, these things don't cost a lot of money. You don't need a lot of money for these activities, but you can still be working on some of your skills. Practice opening and closing jars. It's very important for your fine motor. You can be washing inside the sink or inside the bathtub. You should be wiping the table or wiping the counter. You can be cleaning the toilet bowl. Here's the toilet cleaner. There's the cleaner and the brush. And get in there and clean, clean, clean the toilet. Folding a napkin. Really good activity. Practice folding a napkin in half. Or folding the laundry. This is a really good one for our students. Fold the laundry. Help do the laundry. Put the laundry in the machines, in the washer and the dryer. Good for you. How about doing some sweeping or vacuuming? And the last job is practice putting dishes in or out of the dishwasher. In or out. In and out are opposites or prepositions, like over, under are opposites. On, off are opposites. Push, pull are opposites or prepositions. Up, down are opposites. Those are things you can be thinking about. Where you see opposites, where you listen and hear us talk about opposites. Put something in, take something out. Put something on, take something off. Behind, in front. We'll do that throughout the week also. So we talked a little bit about ordinal numbers, but these ones, this is where ordinal comes in handy. Ordinal numbers, first, second, third, fourth. And ordinal numbers come in handy when you're sequencing activities. For example, first, I wake up in the morning. Second, I make my bed. Third, I brush my teeth. Fourth, I get dressed. That's the sequence or the order. So let's try putting these pictures in order. I'll show you what I have. I have a girl who found some fantastic art materials. She found paper. This picture is her giving a heart to someone else. This picture is making a heart. And the last picture is cutting a heart. So we have to think about what comes first. First, does she cut the heart or does she find some paper? You're right. First, she finds some paper. She finds the paper, and then she cuts a heart. That's second. I wonder what comes third. Does she glue the heart or does she give the heart to a friend? You're right. First she has to glue it. That's third. First, second, third, and the last one is fourth. She gives the heart to a friend. Those are ordinal numbers. First, second, third, fourth, and this is the sequence or the order. And she gives the heart to her friend. Love is something if you give it away. You give it away. You give it away. Love is something if you give it away. You end up having more. It's true. You get love back. Now, one of your homework assignments today, whenever you choose to do it, every single day, I want you cutting. So today, in your package of homework, you have a sequence sheet. And I want you to cut, cut, cut. Practice cutting out the pictures. Cut, cut, cut the picture. Cut, cut. There we go. I cut the pictures. Now let's look at the order, the sequence or the order. He's looking in his closet for clothes. He wakes up. He puts on his clothes. And then he looks at himself in the mirror. So let's think about what goes first, second, third, and fourth. I'm going to put some tape on my chart, and you're going to do this at your house with your homework. First, I want you to cut out the 4 pictures, and I want you to think about what order. That's the language we could use. What order does it go in? Put it in order, or the same as sequencing. Does he wake up first, or does he look in the mirror? First, he has to wake up. You're right. First, he has to wake up. Then he has to look for his clothes. Where are they? That's the second picture. He looks for his clothes. Then he puts his clothes on all by himself. Good work, my friend. And fourth, he looks at himself in the mirror. And that's the sequence or the order. First, wake up. Second, pick clothes. Third, put the clothes on. And fourth, look at yourself in the mirror. So that's your homework assignment for tonight. And I have one more that I want to read to you. This is something we can do together because it's the month of May. May. And during the month of May, this is when you are really going to see all the birds coming out. Blue jays, red cardinals, orange colored robins. And at my house, I have lots of robins that are laying their eggs right now. A beautiful blue colored egg. So this is for the month of May. It says, and I want you to help me read it, please. I see a bird. She made a nest. The nest has eggs. Read it. I see 3 eggs. Do you see eggs? 1, 2, 3 eggs. So that's the story for May. And then these are the questions. What do you see? I see a bird. She has a nest. The nest has eggs. What is in the nest? What do you see? You're right. 3 eggs are in the nest. I see 3 eggs. And the last question, how many eggs are there? Good for you. 3 eggs today. And the robin sits on her eggs in the nest to keep them warm until they're ready to hatch into little baby robins. And here's one more activity we can do together. I want to think about, and I want you to think about, what number comes next. And you can call it out to me. 14. You're right. 15. 19. 20. 16. 17. Good for you. 20. 21. Good. 13. 14. That's what comes next. 24. 25. Good for you. 28. 29. Awesome. Let's do one more column. 27. 28 comes next. 40. 41. 58. 59. Good for you. 62. 63. Awesome. 29. 30. Good for you. 33. 34. Excellent order. 59. 60. Good for you. Thinking about what comes next. There we go, my friends. And the last thing I want to close with is a book about your community. Look where we live, where you are living, in your apartment, in your townhouse, in your house. Wherever you live, you have a community around your house. So let's have a look at it. All around where you live, there might be streets and a library, a grocery store, a shopping mall, perhaps a playground, a swimming pool, a skating rink, all sorts of different buildings in your community. Your house is there, your friends' houses, your apartment, your friend's apartment. These are all part of a community. And I really love this one, the community center. Because at the community center, when it's open, you can go swimming, you can do sports, you can do exercise. Often you can do art classes. You can go to social groups, often meet at community centers. And this is what you'll see when the weather turns nice. People will start having yard sales. They might sell some of their old toys or old dishes or things that they don't need anymore. They can sell them to other people in the community. When the weather gets better, this is something we like to do. We like to go and have an ice cream or a gelata. Lovely. Something to do on a hot day. Usually in a community, you'll find maybe an ice cream store. I know you'll find a coffee shop, a donut shop. Those are things that you guys like. I'm not a big fan of donuts, but I know you like them. Sometimes in the good weather, you might see some people having a car wash. Sometimes they have a car wash to raise money for a particular project. It might be students from our school raising money for our school. It could be you. We could all have a car wash in the parking lot of our school and raise money for a trip that we're going on to the Science Center, to Ripley's Aquarium, to Canada's Wonderland, to the museum, to the art gallery. These are things you see in your community. And this, often in the month of May, students at their school start to clean up their school. They used to call it May Day. And May Day was a day when people cleaned up their schoolyard and perhaps cleaned up or painted the walls of their schoolyard. Perhaps they planted a garden. It was a May Day activity. This is something you might see in your community. You might see someone selling lemonade. You saw that more years ago. You don't see it as often now. But what I love about this picture is it shows me old people and young people all living together in the same community. Old and young, families and single people, all living in community. Oh, here in this picture, the students donated some books, some old books that they didn't need anymore. They donated them to the library. And the library is saying, thank you. Looks like they're enjoying a treat, a snack outside the library. And generally, when we don't have this lockdown, it's fun to go to a library and look at books and take books home for your house. This is something really fun in the city and in this season. Lots of parks have areas where you can grow a garden, or you could possibly grow it in your own backyard. Lots of families share in a garden together. I know we're going to build a little garden this year. I don't often plant vegetables, but this year I think I'm going to try it. I usually plant my flowers in my garden. I think this year I'll try some vegetables. Wow, here's something we love to do outside. Play a sport together. Play some soccer, some basketball, some lacrosse, some hockey. Wonderful sports to go outside and enjoy being outside. This picture tells me about some of the helpers in our community. Police officer, firefighters, ambulance attendants, paramedics, teachers, doctors, nurses. These are all people that help to keep us safe. And this is interesting to see the police officer on a horse. Sometimes if you're in downtown Toronto, you might see the police officer on a horse. These are people who help you every day. And in this community, they have a special May celebration. They have rides and water fun, some a merry-go-round and some good food. They show the fire truck. They have just lots of fun together as a community. And people come around and spend time together with their family. These are things we can look forward to when the lockdown is finished and when we can go back to our normal lives. Lots of fun things to think about. Getting together with your friends, your relatives, your grandparents, your aunts and uncles, your cousins. Friends, I will remember you. I'll think of you. I'll play with you. And when another day is through, I'll still be friends with you. That's what friendship's all about. Every day, we've got the daylight and we've got the nighttime. And then the next day, you're still friends again. And the next day, you're still friends again. That's the beauty of friendship. Go have a great day. Get outside, splash around in some puddles, go for a run, play basketball, go for a bike ride, go for a walk. Create joy.